Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. You know, the Nevada State Athletic Commission looking to file a complaint after Devin Haney shoved Vasily Lomachenko at the weigh-in. Now, a lot of people are saying that, oh, this is racism. They're going after Devin Haney because of the color of his skin. Now, I'm going to tell you, right? Maybe because I'm 48 years old now. I've been around the block, been around the world. I'm retired. Let me tell you, man, not everything that happens has to do with race. Not everything has to do with gender. Not everything has to do with political affiliation. You know, not everything has to do with economic status, sexual preference, right? So hold your horses. Let's stop taking it to the stupid. Now, I don't know this for a fact, but I tend to think that the fact that the Nevada State Athletic Commission is looking to find Devin Haney is because it just, maybe they're like, you know what? We need to go ahead and set the tone because these weigh-ins and guys putting their hands on each other needs to stop. All right? Because back in 2021, there was an issue, UFC face-off, where a fighter got pushed, and when he got pushed, what ended up happening, he had a CT scan, and the results showed that he suffered a cervical sprain of the neck and a concussion. As a result, the fight was canceled. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, Devin Haney shoved smoke out of Lomachenko. All right? And if you look at the way Lomachenko's neck snapped and everything, I mean, it was unexpected. It was very violent. And I personally think it was staged, but nonetheless, he did it right there. The whole world watching. It's an undisputed fight. He's the youngest undisputed champion in the four-belt era. And all eyes were on him. And he made a poor choice. So for those people out here who feel, this is boxing, why are people making a big deal about it? Well, because for those of you who just watch boxing but don't really try to study it and understand it, and definitely don't know a damn thing about the secret society and these sanctioning bodies and these promoters and managers, it comes down to money. Nobody wants to lose out on money. You know how much money went into this event? Y'all remember when Conor Ben and Eubank Jr. were going to fight? And that whole thing got canceled because of the clomiphene findings and that being revealed with Conor Ben? Millions of dollars were lost in promotions for that fight. They have to eat that. The fighters don't pay for that. The promoters have to eat that, and whoever else is involved putting up the money. So understand, man, it's not that anybody wants to allow a certain race or gender or a certain person affiliated with a specific religion to get away with shoving on stage. I understand people brought up, Canelo and Caleb Plant. I get it, how a person can sit back and watch that and say, well, how come they let Canelo get away with it? I could understand how a person would question that. But what I will say is this, because I don't really have an answer for that. I'm telling you, I think that's a fair question. But I will also say this is a huge production, and it was so unexpected. And in addition to that, Lomachenko didn't react. You see, Caleb Plant, he came back and tried to get him a swing in and got countered. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko just sat back and didn't do anything. So I think in this instance, he was more or less seen as an innocent victim because he just didn't do anything. He just laughed it off like the guy's he's afraid. And I'm going to tell you, once you take that position when there's some kind of altercation where you're not the aggressor, that makes what the aggressor did, that amplifies it times 100. Okay? And those are just facts, man. Now, what I will tell you is this. I think, and I said it before, I think it was all something that was pre-planned by Devin Haney and his team because they're trying to promote the fight. They want to get the most pay-per-view sales. You know, his promotional company has a lot to do with this, man. So if it does well, he does well. His business does well. If not, then it doesn't. And Lomachenko doesn't get caught up into all the trash talk and all that craziness. He gets his little guarantee and he's in the breeze. But Devin Haney, you know, he kind of feels like he was carrying the promotion himself. But what I'm going to tell you is this, man. I think that decision to shove Lomachenko is going to be costly. It's not going to cost him his undisputed lightweight crown. It doesn't mean Lomachenko is going to get in there and just beat him now. It's still a competitive fight. I mean, nothing, if anything, you know, normally in boxing, and for those of you out there who comment, right? Thank you. But for those of you out there who comment who've never even let me watch my language, right? Because this is agitating to me. Who's never even sparred around, right? If you've never even sparred around, you know when you get, sometimes, you know, you go into a boxing match and that bell rings for that first round. Sometimes it takes a shot to hit you and wake your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there. You come in and, you know, somebody all wild and rush you, may shove you down or may catch you with a shot and he wakes your ass up. And then the fight starts now. You know what I'm saying? With Lomachenko, I think he got the wake-up call at the weigh-in. I think that woke him up. And I think that got his blood flowing and pumping. And he's not going to come into the fight looking to make it a tickling contest. So what Haney wanted, well, he's got it in the sense to where he's got Loma's attention and he's got him, instead of angry, he's got him motivated. But he should have probably shoved him or did something physical, grabbed him or something, probably a week ago or earlier this week, so we could have had more talks about that. To do it yesterday, I just think the timing was poor, very poorly planned. I mean, if you're going to grab him, at least on the first day where they have the grand arrivals, you know, step to him and grab him. Create a little bit of a scuffle. Don't get too crazy with him, but, you know, step to him, get in his face, you know. But nudge him with your shoulder, do something, you know, grab him by the arms, do something. You know what I'm saying? That way we would have had a whole week of them talking about this, and it would have spread around the whole damn boxing community and the international community as well. Well, they'll be talking about, damn, you know, there was a little brouhaha between Devin Haney and Lomachenko. But instead, poorly planned, and now you got the Nevada State Athletic Commission looking to file a complaint with its attorney office for a disciplinary hearing with Haney at his next meeting. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, you remember when Roger Mayweather jumped in that ring with his nephew Floyd Mayweather and Zab Judah fought, and they had it on 24/7 where Roger Mayweather had to go to a disciplinary hearing, and they told him any more episodes like that would be the equivalent of like the death penalty. And he was like, yeah, you know, I love boxing, I won't do it again. This is what Devin Haney has to go through now. Now, I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, but the fact that he has to go deal with a disciplinary hearing, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. It's not okay. All right? But anyway, Devin's supposed to be getting a guaranteed $4 million, and we'll see how things go with the pay-per-view revenues, but, you know, a portion of that is going to be garnished. Now, if they come and hit him for half of his $4 million, then I'm going to say, okay, I got to ask questions. I get the secret society, and we know whose side they may or may not be on. I think Lomachenko, you know, things are being stacked up in his favor, and the reason I feel that is because Bob Arum said you'd be stupid to bet against Lomachenko. That tells me that, you know, hey, Devin Haney is in a lose-lose. But to come down and shove someone when you know you're already in a lose-lose, that just exacerbates the situation. So we'll see if Devin Haney, who's saying he's the bigger guy and he's going to impose his will on him, we're going to see him. Because that damn Lomachenko, in my opinion, didn't sound, you know, particularly bothered by anything. He even went on to say, man, look, the man, he's scared with no power. But I'll tell you this. Let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of caution, copious amounts of caution going on right now when it comes to fighters getting shoved, in particular with Lomachenko. Okay? A whole lot of caution. Let me see something, man. Because Lomachenko had to go do a second physical exam to be cleared. So, it is what it is. Let me show y'all something. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? I wanted to show y'all something. There was an image I wanted to show you. But nonetheless, Devin Haney, man, I guess he did what he had to do, but I just think it was a foul, and it just something that could have been avoided. But that being said, y'all keep cool. More to come on old Devin Haney. More to come on this whole story. And we're going to see if Devin Haney can back it up. But for those of you out there saying this is racism, they're attacking Devin Haney because of color of his skin or whatever. And to that I got to say, hold your horses, man. Stop taking it to the stupid. Y'all get out of here with that. All right? If we're gonna sit here and start talking this thing about race, let's have something concrete. Let's have something definitive. Now, it's one thing if Lomachenko shoved Devin Haney, and then Devin Haney went to shove him back, but they fined Haney and not Lomachenko, and they tried to spin it as in, oh, Devin Haney got fined. He's the undisputed. He should be held to a higher standard. Well, that doesn't make sense. But that's not the case. Okay, so I don't see what race has anything to do with Devin Haney getting fined. All right? But that being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. If you got something ignorant to say, just don't even come to this channel. My channel's not about that. We have conversations here. This ain't the young boy channel where people cuss and carry on and use inappropriate language. There's other channels out there. Go there. Stay off of my page. You're not welcome here. If you are into that race baiting, you want to discriminate against people, no matter what color of the skin, religion, sexual preference, gender, economic status, political affiliation, this ain't the channel for you. That being said, y'all keep cool. Looking forward to that fight tonight. I think Devin Haney may edge it out, but it's a tough fight. And to me, I think it's going to be fireworks. Both of them are going to be more motivated than ever. But that being said, let me go sit down and get ready to go live. I'm in the breeze.